We didn't win by a lot, but we won by enough, and that's all that counts.
That's Republican presidential candidate Mitt Romney talking about his win in Michigan, also won in Arizona. He says that was enough. What are the pundits saying this morning about his primary wins last night?
We have Cokie Roberts, who's going to be joining us live. Cokie, are you there?
I'm right here, Ann. How are you this morning?
Great to see you this morning. Listen, this was a home state of Michigan for Mitt Romney, a state that many believed he should have easily carried. He barely squeaked out a win. What is that message being sent to him and his camp?
It means that he still has to fight for this nomination, and he's got a tough Tuesday coming up next week, where the race moves to states that are not as friendly to him as Michigan should have been. So he really does have to just keep fighting on. Now the problem for him is the way he has been fighting is through a lot of negative campaigning against his opponents, and there's a lot of concern in the Republican Party that is going to make it tough for them in the fall, that people are going to just turn off to them. And the group of people that was really not happy in this in Michigan yesterday was women. They went for Romney. They certainly didn't like what they were hearing from Rick Santorum, but he has got to do something to soften his campaign in some way.
And that's where we are now, heading in towards Super Tuesday. We've got Mitt Romney in the position he's in, certainly not a strong front runner. Rick Santorum has his issues as well. Who stands to gain the most on Super Tuesday if Mitt Romney doesn't win everything?
Well, the person who has been campaigning like crazy for Super Tuesday is Newt Gingrich, and he's just gotten a big infusion of cash into his campaign, and so I would expect to see him resurgent next Tuesday, because his home state of Georgia is in play, Tennessee is in play, and that's a place where Santorum has been working very hard. And then, of course, Ohio, where everybody is all over Ohio, because not only is it important next week, but it's very important in the fall. So this is something that, you know, this is a nomination contest that's just going to slog on for a while. But Romney is in much better shape today than he was yesterday.
Cokie Roberts, thank you so much for joining us here live this morning. We appreciate your insight.